Getting the education sector back on track is the #1 priority in the Western Cape. While there are cases of dropouts in the province, the Provincial Education Department has noted a significant drop in pass rates for mathematics and languages in schools at the foundation phase level. Today saw the return of pupils to classrooms after the winter break. So what are they doing about this challenge? Let's speak now to my colleague, that's reporter Nobesuthu Hejana, who's following this story for us. She's joining us now live to us from our studios in Cape Town. Nobesuthu, a very good afternoon. I understand you've spoken to the members of the South African Democratic Teachers Union about this situation in the Western Cape. What are they saying?
Well, but then first, the MEC for Education in the province, Mr. David Menir, did say that they'll be introducing 2 additional hours for reading as well as an additional hour for mathematics. So it's something that schools in the Western Cape will be doing. It's a pilot project, and they will be monitoring throughout the end of the school calendar, but the results of whether it's working will be made available next year. So this morning, the MEC went to Bonteheuwel at the Boundary Primary School, where he welcomed the school children or pupils back to school after their long holidays, but the school did say that it did not certainly experience dropouts, but there were challenges where the kids who were platooning over the lockdown period, they would come to school, and when they skip a day due to the platooning or the new timetable that was offered by the Department of Education, when they returned to school, the teachers were struggling with the children who were forgetting what they've learned. But SATU in the province is saying that it's not ideal to sort of prioritize certain subjects at the expense of others. But this is what Jonathan Rustin had to say.
We are also concerned about numeracy and our languages. But what we're saying is, let's not compromise the other part of the curriculum where we actually develop the skills for mathematics in terms of your fine and gross motor skills. We develop the skills in the foundation phase so that we enhance our mathematics as well as our reading skills. We know that reading is one of the components that, if that is done well, you are able to master the other subjects, including mathematics. But mathematics is dropping the off has a broader context. One of the key challenges is that learners are directed to maths literacy because of the matric outcomes and the pressure about 100%.
So what steps are being taken to try and remedy these problems?
So the department says it will be introducing a pilot project where they will see in the course of the 3rd and the 4th term of the schooling calendar, but all those results will be made available next year. But they also did mention that although they've seen the dropout from the foundation phase, some of the reasons behind it's been parents, whether they'll be moving to different provinces or when children are out of school for a long period of time. When they go back, they struggle. So some of the parents would normally, or sometimes they would just pull out their children, but they want to encourage children and parents to work together, especially for the foundation phase, saying that children who are in grade 1 to 3, those are some of the critical stages where they want to improve reading and mathematics. So the department is introducing its new initiative where they'll be adding additional hours to ensure that there's enough time for learners to be at school and learning these mathematics and the languages that they're currently struggling with. But here's the MEC.
The losses, in our view, are so severe that we have to act decisively and we have to act now. And for that reason, we will be announcing today that we are going to allocate an additional hour for mathematics and an additional 2 hours for reading in the foundation phase. And we will do that within the school calendar. And we believe that over the 3rd and 4th term will add an additional 60 hours per learner for mathematics and reading. And that contact time in the classroom, we believe, will go a long way to dealing with severe learning losses in the Western Cape.